Alrighty then. Welcome to another episode of Metallist Math. I am the Metallist. And again, if you like hard rock and heavy metal, check out my The Metallist channel. That's THEE Metallist. And we have a lot of fun over there. So let's go ahead and get started. This is questions 6 through 10, and this is GED practice test number 2. So let's go ahead and check these out. Okay, so it says John opened a new bank account. He deposited a $215 check. Then he made a few withdrawals of $20, $40. Read that backwards, I know, and $75 before he deposited one more check of $185. How much is in John's account? Okay, so a couple ways you can think about this. We got the deposits, so those are the pluses, right? So we got 215, and then we've got 185. And again, I would say use a calculator, but I'm going to go old school on this one. And so that's going to be $400. So then his withdrawals, these are the negatives, right? So we got 40, 20, and 75. So we add these up. These are the deductions, right? There's 5, and then we got 6 plus 3, so that's $135 that's being subtracted. So the overall total, and like I said, I would definitely recommend using a calculator. It's going to be $265. So there's your guy. Okay, but please use your calculator. All right, let's check out another one. So in January, typical Fairbanks, Alaska temperature. My wife's cousin actually lives in Fairbanks. Don't ask me why. From what I understand, it's completely above the Arctic Circle even. So the temperature is -2 degrees Fahrenheit during the day and -19 degrees Fahrenheit at night. What is the temperature change from daytime to nighttime? Okay, so this is where this kind of messes people up. So think of it this way. If you were at 19 degrees and you went all the way down to 2 degrees, right? That would be -17. So it says, what is the temperature change from daytime to nighttime? So it's the same thing here. If you're at -2 and you go all the way down to -19 again, it's going down 17 degrees. So that's our guy. Okay. So the point of the story is this: if you have a negative number and you add another negative number to it, you get a bigger negative number. And if you subtract, you get a smaller negative number. So -19, and then we're only going up to -2, so that's going to be 17 degrees difference. So kind of think of it that way. All right, let's go ahead and check out another one here. Okay, it says in your drawer, you have 10 pairs of socks, 6 of which are white, 7 t-shirts, 3 of which are white. If you randomly pull out a pair of socks and a t-shirt, what's the probability that both are white? Okay, so probability, let's talk about that. Probability is the total number of items over the number of items you're interested in. And when you have 2 of them like this, where it says both are white, what we end up is figuring out the individual probabilities, and then we add them together. Not add them together, excuse me, we multiply them together, as you will see. All right, so we got 10 pairs of socks. So 10 is the total number that goes in the bottom, 6 of which are white, so there's 6. Okay, and then we're going to multiply that by, in this one we have 7 t-shirts, so 7 goes on the bottom, 3 of which are white. Okay, so all we have to do is multiply straight across. But here's one thing you can do right away, is you can look at this thing and say, these are both even numbers. 6 and 10 are both even numbers. So that means we can divide both of those guys by 2 and still have the same thing. So 6 divided by 2 is going to be 3, and 10 divided by 2 is going to be 5. Now we're ready to multiply. So we do 3 times 3, that's 9. And we do 5 times 7, that's 35. So there's your boy. Okay. And they were kind enough only to give us 3 answers on that one, so that was pretty nice of them. All right, let's check out a couple more. All right, where's the next one? What did I do? Put this on here twice? I might have. Yep, I sure did. Okay, so let's look at this guy. So it says diver number 1 dives down 25 feet below sea level. Then diver number 2 then goes down 5 times further than diver number 1. What is the final depth of diver number 2? Okay, so the first guy is 25 feet below, right? Usually they use a negative sign to represent that. And then the other guy goes 5 times more. So we're just going to multiply these two guys together. So 5 times 5, that's 25. Bring him over, so it's going to be negative 10. So minus 125, or 125 feet below sea level. Okay, easy enough. All right, we'll check out one more today and call it. Okay, so this one says, in order to prepare your summer bash, you need to go to the supermarket and buy hamburgers and chicken. Hamburger costs $2 per pound. Wow, where's this at? Chicken costs $3 per pound. Again, where's this at? It says you have no more than $30 to spend. Which inequality represents the situation? Okay, so it looks like what they're going to do is they're going to use X for burgers. Okay, so X is going to be the burgers, and Y is going to be the chicken. Okay, so $2 per pound. So we want to talk about this in terms of money. So the amount of money we have to spend is $30. $30 is a constant number. It's not going to change. So right away, we can get rid of this guy and this guy because that's its 30x. That means it's going to change. Okay. So then the other thing we can look at, so we've got, says we have no more than $30. So $30 is the maximum we can spend here. That would be this guy. We haven't even had to do anything because it has to be less than 30 bucks or equal to 30 bucks because that's all the money we have. This one would be over $30. And if we only got 30 bucks in our pocket and we don't have a debit card with us or a credit card, we're done. So this is our guy. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys listening once again. If you would, please like and subscribe, comments. Always appreciate comments, anything to help us do better here. And we'll see you all next time.